All right, traders, a very warm welcome. I am Devang Mehra and I welcome you to the Financial Analyst YouTube channel. So, our agenda for this video is to talk about what happened in the markets today in Nifty Bank. We'll do a small post-market analysis and then I'll come to my main agenda, which is to talk about HDFC Bank and Reliance. So, it's going to be a short video, so bear with us. It's about 3:45 p.m. Today, Monday, which is December 14th. Markets have just closed 15 minutes back. Markets today, again, they have continued to do what they have been doing for the past couple of days, which is just seesawing and whiplashing around their opening prices. And if you see the daily charts, it's exactly what's happening. For the last three sessions, we have been getting dojis after dojis. These are long-legged dojis that we can see in the market. And an observation that I'm getting is the strength which was there, which was when we used to see this rally happen, which happened in the first week of December. We all used to say that the buying which is happening is unprecedented, and even today that buying continues. Whenever Nifty takes a dip to the lower levels, no matter how strong the selling is, there is still some buying which is taking the price up. So we'll analyze the data today and tell you what exactly is happening in the markets. But if you remember our video a day before yesterday on Saturday, we made it very clear that if 13,400 level is not broken, you have to continue to maintain a buy on dip stance. And that is something I stressed on. And also I told you that if the highs are broken on a 15-minute basis, then you will go long. And today, see, what I'm trying to tell you guys is yesterday on Friday, last trading session, we got a doji in the market. And the rule of doji is very simple. Unless until these levels are broken, you are in a no trading zone. Yes, you can continue your scalping. Yes, you can do your weekly ups and downs, but no good positional trading can happen unless and until this range is broken. And that's exactly what happened today. And if you are in our mentorship forums, we made it quite clear that I made it quite clear that today I will be observing the markets and not trading. The reason is I was not seeing the markets to go above these levels. And this same level of which was yesterday's high on 11th December, it acted as a very, very strong resistance. And you could never close on a 15-minute basis above these levels. So you can't do a buy in such a case. And as I said, markets will wobble around and whiplash around because none of our levels were broken and we are stuck in this range. So my view going forward for the market is, yes, the market is getting tired, and you can see it to some extent because these big green candles that were forming earlier, you can see that markets now are forming dojis day in after day out. Also looking at the Bollinger Band, you are quite far away from the 20 moving average. And yesterday's video was all about this. You either are going to face a price correction, basically falling down, or you are facing a time correction, waiting for the 20 MA to catch up to you. What will happen, that is for the markets to decide, but we have to keep an open mind about that. But the levels have been given to you and we have to trade in accordance with that. And this is what exactly happened. You did get a breakdown below the pivot point of the day, but again, that buying which has been coming in at 2 o'clock every single day has started, and markets continued in a sideways manner. So the tomorrow's setup for the market remains the same. If tomorrow you are going to cross and close above 13,600, we'll be little open about it. 13,600 is broken on the upside tomorrow. We would like to go long, but make sure it's a 15-minute closing. At the same time, 13,400 maintains a good level where the bulls want to protect that level because everyone who's buying right now has a stop loss at 13,400. So this level must be broken for the bears of the markets to come in. Otherwise, any selling that we are seeing is going to be bought into. That is an idea I would like to give you all. But if you are into scalping, yes, you can try to scalp and short maybe below these levels of 490, 500. You can try to scalp. But we'll talk about this in the live market tomorrow. That's a little bit about Nifty. Let's talk about Bank Nifty, what really happened. And Bank Nifty just moved in a sideways market, did nothing today. I'll show you the daily charts first. And again, our rules were same. That if you have a doji which is made, either of the doji has to be broken in either direction. If it doesn't break, you are in a no trading zone, and it's very, very important that you maintain that ground. Not trading for a day is also a position. That's what people don't understand. And today, all of you in the forum kept on asking, what should I buy, what should I sell? But I made it clear, today is a day to observe. The reason is because when you are in a position, you can't objectively analyze the market. And today I needed objectivity to see where the markets want to go. And that's what we have established. Looking at the 15-minute charts, just to rewind the one-day chart, there is some kind of tiredness that is coming here in the market. And you can see after this big green candle on 9th of December, markets are consolidating. They are waiting for some trigger. Today we were expecting Pfizer to shoot up, but it hasn't really performed. So something is happening in that area, which we will introspect and come to in the evening's video. But we will have to keep a watch on the European markets today because of the updates that are coming about Brexit and the Germany lockdown. So please keep an eye on the European markets, and any interesting event that happens in America, we will watch this. But this week, I believe, is the FOMC meeting. So we will have to keep a close eye on the American markets also with regards to what Powell has to say. Talking about the Nifty Bank internals, it's just done what it was discussed. This range is not broken. I told you on Saturday, if 30,800 is broken on a closing basis, that is where you have to go long. And you can see markets just stuck to this level. So the trading now becomes very simple. If this level is broken tomorrow on a closing basis of 15 minutes, that is where you go long in the market. You can scalp it out or you can be positional, because above this level, you will get a good momentum. That is for sure. At the same time, you are getting a strong support from 30,200 levels. So this is a range that I would like to not play in. It's a no trading zone. But obviously, 3,200 cannot come in a day. It's difficult to have such a selling in the market, considering the buying that is happening in these current sessions. So if you want to be an intraday seller tomorrow below these levels, you can try to go short. So currently, today, market has given you another range. And this range on Bank Nifty is 3,800 and 30,600 levels. Let's be open about it also. So in this range, I will again suggest don't trade. You will get whiplashed. Let markets break in a direction. Let them give you where they want to go. And then we will act in that direction. That's my view about the markets, what happened today. So make sure you are disciplined in the markets and don't trade just for the sake of trading. Let's come to the main topic that we want to discuss, which is HDFC Bank. For me, HDFC Bank is becoming weak. And if you all know, HDFC Bank has about majority weight in Nifty Bank and the majority weight in Nifty now, as per the November 27th weightages. So it's about 12-13% in Nifty and about 30% in Bank Nifty. So I don't know exactly what the percentages are, but it is the highest in both the indices. That is what matters. Now in HDFC Bank, you can see a structure is being formed and a very strong support is coming at these levels, 1360. Please remember this level because it will be of use to you in the coming sessions, maybe tomorrow. Now look what this chart is telling you. If one important update, the FIIs have been reducing long exposure in stock futures. So FIIs, if you see the data, they have been considerably reducing stock future exposure, long exposure, and they are selling every day, and the contracts are coming down. So some pause I can see in the FI data. Don't focus on the cash segment, what they are doing. That will mislead you, and that can be changed in one single day. Please remember this point. So as I said, HDFC Bank, considering the selling in the stock future that's happening, HDFC Bank has become weak. The reason is because this level of 1360 is tested time after time after time after time. So what happens in the market is that, imagine, think like this. If the markets were strong, HDFC Bank would have taken support and kept on going higher and higher and higher. It would not have come to that same level again and again. If that same level is coming again and again, this level will become weak. Also, these levels after the breakout have not been retested. That's another point to observe. So if 1360 is going to be broken tomorrow, it's about 1% away. If this level is broken tomorrow, you can sell HDFC Bank. That is an opinion I would like to give you, but please do use your own analysis and consult your advisors. This is what we would be doing in our communities tomorrow, because we can see considerable selling happening time after time to get you to 1360. But 1360 would be the last line of defense. It is possible this is held on to, and you can bounce from there tomorrow. But we will see about that. Also, something like we call a descending triangle is also visible here. So let's see what HDFC Bank does. Today, there were some rumors that HDFC Twins will be selling stake in Bandhan Bank, but the companies denied such rumors. So these keep on happening. So we have to see what actually happens tomorrow. So as we are seeing in the markets, they are pausing. So if HDFC Bank is about to go below 1360, we can see some good profit booking in Nifty and Bank Nifty also, because this guy holds about 13% weight in Nifty and 30% in Bank Nifty. So this is one stock I want all of you to have in the top of your watch list and accordingly trade the markets. Another stock is Reliance. Reliance is also looking weak. So we have drawn some levels for you. They're not very perfect, but something I was using today in the market. So these are some levels. It's some in technicals we call this a symmetrical triangle. We can also call this a inverted pennant. You can see that markets went down, consolidated here, and again they are deciding what they have to do. Always remember, markets move in a phase. That is, they will expand first, then they will contract, then again they will expand. Same applies on the downside also. Markets expand, they contract, and again expand. So currently we can see after an expansion, we are seeing some kind of contraction in the market. The rule of a symmetrical triangle is very simple. Whichever side it will break, the entire vertical distance, the highest distance will be achieved. That is a rule about symmetrical triangles. But if it breaks on the upside, you can expect this much rally in Reliance. It's a very big rally, but yes, technicals do work, so you have to agree to disagree. At the same time, if these levels are broken, so I would say 1960 to tomorrow's level would come up to around 1960. Let's take a round number. I will give you an exact numbering tomorrow, but 1960, 1965 for tomorrow become very crucial levels for Reliance. So if Reliance for some reason is closing below these levels, you can expect further weakness. And we are already seeing some weakness. You are not able to break this trend line in Reliance. So we can also look at what's happening with the moving average. So yes, you can see this is where the moving 20 MA is also coming in. So this will be a last line of defense for Reliance. So I am particularly tracking both of these stocks right now, because these are the stocks that hold 25-30% weight in Nifty. And if these stocks are correcting or going up, Nifty is going to follow. So just keep an eye on both of these stocks. In the intraday trading setup, I can also show you what's happening with Reliance today. Reliance has also given you a good range for intraday trading tomorrow. Today, you can see Reliance started consolidating at these levels of 1990. This became a very, very strong support on the intraday chart. So tomorrow, luckily, let's say if you open flat on Reliance or a small gap up and markets start to go below these levels, you can try to initiate short. Again, these are my personal views, so you have to consult your advisors and use your own analysis. It looks something like a descending triangle or again an inverted pennant pattern. So these levels have to be held on. That's the last line of defense for intraday basis, and these levels are last line of defense for your positional basis. So that's my view about the markets. I'll talk about in detail about different sectors going forward and different stocks going forward, but I hope you understand what I've talked about. Give us a like, subscribe, and comment if you found this useful. And we'll see you in some time. Thank you, guys.